Hey man, say man, this is Deante Hitchcock, aka Taomi Campbell, and I'm at Preme magazine for the snack test. Alright, look, we got the double chocolate brownie cookies from the good people over at Partake. See what these folks talking about. And they vegan, gluten free. Sure ain't bad. It's actually kind of fire. I don't know. Hey, but first off, shout out to Partake. These shit's crazy. Bet it was my debut, like studio debut, out together type shit. So when you get one of them, especially like you get so much to talk about because people haven't been introduced to you yet at all. It was like my whole life type of vibe. Like I got to put everything in there. I think once upon a time for me, it's a lot more, I say dialed in, because it's focusing on a really, really specific part of my life and a specific situation of my life, you know what I mean? So I think the two are very, very different. And I think I also took that like love song bag and really dove into it for this one. So I think the inspirations are still the same. A lot of the people that I was listening to when I made better, I'm still listening to those same people, whether it be Outkast, whether it be T.I., whether it be Wayne, Ross, all of these folks. So influence-wise, I don't think much has changed, but I think me as a person, like you could look at me and see I've lived 3 different lives since Better dropped. I got locks and a beard now, and a child. It's completely different. So yeah, that's it. Now, same company, also vegan and gluten-free. The double chocolate cookie. Let's see what they talking about. I'm not fucking with these as much off rip. A little bit more crunchy. I'm usually a crunchy type of guy too, like my chicken crunchy, fried, extra hard, but cookie not so much. Unless I can get like some milk to pair it with, you feel me? Nah, ain't my way. Y'all 1 for 2 though. Personal top 5. I don't know, let me think of that. So actually, making them up, first off, shout out to Black. I about to say, big love. He just dropped the album too. Go get that ASAP. But we put them all together. You know what I'm saying? I don't nobody really get the chance to actually work with people in the studio as much anymore. It's like in this digital age, we send verses back and shit like that. So I was actually in LA when I got his verse back. I was out there working with Saha on some whole other shit, and he sent that mother back. And bruh, I was losing it, bruh. I was pissed a little bit because he barred me up on my own shit. I was like, God damn. But it's all good. I remember putting it together. It probably took like 3 months to actually get the whole thing together before we actually sent it to him. Because when we first put it down, it was just Running Away Again. Like that was it. We was in the studio, me and my partner Brandon. I'm about to say the producer produced everything on that motherfucker. Probably did the Running Away Again part, just the melody, and then let that mother sit for like maybe 2-3 weeks before I came back. I actually filled in everything. So yeah, it took a little time. But I think I might be like my biggest song. Scrumptious Strawberry Banana by It's Nola. You know what I mean? Oh, this shit look crazy. Can you zoom in on this? Bro, what the fuck? This shit look like a tuna ball. I don't even know if I want to eat this motherfucker. Okay, y'all dead ass wrong. Bruh. People be telling me they're like texture people as far as their food goes, and I ain't never really been one. I understand it now though. It tastes like gum mixed with trail mix. That's a lot. Everybody said that whole like early part of my life. You know, when I started rapping, I think I was like 12 years old type shit. Well, when they started rapping and when I actually got introduced to it, I was like 12. So at first, you know, just doing what regular kids do, skating rink, got down, fighting, doing regular shit, you know what I mean? So they put me onto the music wave. Like 12 was real early. I think for about a good year, my uncle was writing shit. But like I said, we got plenty different memories. Like I had like 3 different groups that I was a part of type shit. We had the Tainted Clique. That was me and my other partner. His name Raphael, but his actual like rap name was Nasty Nook, and I was Dirty D. Terrible names. Horrible. So we had that. Had another group named Off the Wall. It was me, my partner Joe, my partner Dion, Tanae, Matt, and Precious. I forgot Precious was in that motherfucker, but whole different era. I'm about to say, I used to pull up the studio. I'm about to say we stayed in Riverdale, but the studio was like, it's like 10 minutes down the road in College Park. College Park was like literally smack dab right next to it. Used to pull up, come back home from the studio and have to be spraying blunt spray in the car because my mama would be like, why the fuck do you smell like weed, my boy? I'm literally young as shit. It's my baby collar. But yeah, like, they got me started. Shout out to Uncle Marlon and cousin Jamel. I about to say much love. I'll see y'all at Christmas. We gonna hope for the best. Same company with the sassy mango masala. Good people, I'm sure, but that shit, they're crazy. I had these before. I ain't the biggest popcorn guy, but I fuck with it a little bit. Sea salt. I already know these shit straight though. Shout out to him. Smooth love. Give it a 7 out of 10. That's crazy. No disrespect to Big Boy, but I feel like Andre is usually gonna be the answer for something like that for me, at least. I mean, Andre's real eclectic with his shit, and I think Andre definitely linked into the lover side of everything more so than Big Boy. I think Big Boy was really alright. If I had to take both of them, Big Boy kept Andre grounded, tethered to the world. You know what I mean? He allowed Andre the space to be able to go and do X, Y, and Z because he still held the other side down on the other end. So I'm about to say, they had the crossover appeal, but at the same time, they never neglected the fans that they came up with type shit. So I feel like Big Boy definitely helped him with that. But Andre, for me, is where I'm at, that type of space. So yeah, definitely Drake. I had every flavor of rap snack except the Lil Baby one was crazy enough. I like the barbecue. I like the Migo one. I think the Lil Baby one might be like salt and vinegar. I might be the only one. Oh, it'll be my flavor? Hot. Like, real deal hot Cheeto type of guy. You know what I mean? I feel like that shit definitely done fucked up the lining of my stomach, but here we are. Shout out to Master P. One of the greatest rappers of all time. Had one of the greatest deals of all time. And he was hooping. Staple in the black community. Once upon a time, honestly, I feel like if it is maybe 15, 16 tracks on him, I probably did 6 of them after I found out Shawty was pregnant. What's crazy is most of the album that we were putting together beforehand just lined up perfectly. Once Shawty actually told me she was pregnant, I was like, no, this is it. And it's crazy enough because I felt like God was actually putting it together. You know what I mean? Like, there was no direction. There was nothing that we were trying to do. Those were just the songs that came out. The song that was on my heart type shit. So it just happened like that. So the state of mind, it was just regular for just in the creative mood, just inspired. And then once Shawty actually told me she was pregnant, then it got a lot more dialed in and focused on the remaining songs. But for the most part, you know what I mean, we were just here and taking it as it came. You feel me? Death coffee. All right. It's a little intimidating. The ice cold chocolate cold bruh. All right. Not really the coffee guy. You know what I mean? I'm a pass. Yeah, I'm a pass. I don't know if I really have too many hopes for it. Like, even when we get to the point of like explaining songs, when it's like Gene's breakdown or when it's just telling people what this song meant or what this lyric meant, sometimes I don't like doing it because I think all of this shit is subjective. Literally, like whatever you're supposed to take from it may be completely different than what I meant, what I actually said, or whatever it is, but it hit you in a certain way, and that's what you were supposed to get from it type vibe. So I don't know if I really like have a set thing that I want people to take away from it. You know what I mean? You take away from it however it makes you feel. Like, that's what you're supposed to take away from it. I know for me it's like love, but whatever it is for you, however it hits your soul in your ear, that's what it's supposed to be. That's where it came from. Off top, these motherfuckers phenomenal, amazing, smooth, somewhere between 8 and 8.5. I think these were the regular chocolate joints, double chocolate. A little too crunchy, a little too brittle for my taste. Somewhere between a 4 and a 5. Wrap snacks, as always, amazing. Good 9 out of 10. Sea salt popcorn, let's go 7 out of 10. Them shits, -5 for both. I don't even know who put that together. Terrible. How would I make it better? There's no reason it should taste gummy, but also have like the crunchy taste in it like that. No reason. Presentation as well. Immediately before even putting it in my mouth, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna enjoy this. So I already had my mindset that the motherfuckers were terrible. And they were terrible. Coffee, if I say one is bad, coffee just ain't my taste. I'll get a coffee that's smooth, I say 5. Down the top, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's my ratings. I'm Deante Hitchcock, food critic. Deante Hitchcock, aka Tay-Z, aka Tayomi Campbell, aka Papa Forte, aka Marvin Tate. And we're here from the snack test. All the snacks were amazing. Shout out to the good people who created them. I'm lying, they weren't all amazing, but still shout out to the good people who created them. And yeah, we out this mug, man. Shout out to Preme Magazine, and shout out to you for watching. Much love.